Hey guys, how you doing? And it's October 18, 2023, and the World Cup is progressing right now. And today was the game between New Zealand and Afghanistan. And Afghanistan has lost from New Zealand at this point of time. And yesterday we had a match between Netherlands and South Africa, an upset that was done yet again, an upset that all of us saw. And why is this upset taking place for the second time between these two teams? A coincidence, of course, you can say. Maybe the Netherlands beating South Africa for the second time is when South Africa got to realize that they were up against their old masters, the Netherlands. Yeah. What am I trying to talk about over here? Oh yeah. Netherlands and South Africa have had a past history, of course. South Africa, as most of you might not know, most Gen Y and Gen Z people who are very much used to of going and utilizing the digital medium these days to search for information and knowledge, well, do not know that, because obviously most people of the Gen Y and Gen Z are least bothered with relevance to any historical accounts or any history. I do happen to be a history buff, not that much deeply entrenched into historical topics, but well, I do like reading about history, and at least as far as common knowledge is concerned and general knowledge is concerned, I know for a fact that South Africa was a Dutch colony. Yes, before their British masters came. South Africa was a Dutch colony, and there are many players within the South African team who are of English origin, and many players are of Dutch origin. For example, if I just take name of a player, Merrick Pringle. Pringle is a person of English origin, of course, that's an English surname. Faf du Plessis is Dutch, of course. Then there are many other players, so I might just be forgetting a few names, and it's very surprising that I'm actually forgetting the names of South Africa. South Africa is amongst the top 3 teams of the World Cup right now. I do not even remember the names of their teams, of their players. Well, please forgive me, because I'm least interested in what South Africa is doing right now, because of the fact that still my mind is occupied in how Pakistan is playing this World Cup. And many of you might just be saying, oh, क्या ये पाकिस्तान के बारे में बातें कर रहे हैं, पाकिस्तान की टीम है को सोचने वाली कि पाकिस्तान के बारे में सोच रहे हैं आप, पाकिस्तान की शक्ल है कोई शक्ल है पाकिस्तान की कि जिसको आप कह रहे हैं कि मतलब many teams might not even be interested in how Pakistan is playing in the first place. But let me tell you something, it's not all over yet for Pakistan. I will be coming towards Pakistan, but first let me complete my bit about Netherlands and South Africa. So South Africa was basically a Dutch colony before, and I think that the fact that they kind of choked against the Netherlands for the second time in a World Cup, the first time in the last World Cup last year, T20 World Cup, Netherlands beating South Africa, Pakistan went through, sneak through, beating New Zealand, coming into the final, and then England, well, everybody thought Pakistan is going to win the World Cup, just like 1992, because we faced England in the final in 1992, but we did not do it, because zindagi कोई तमाशा नहीं है, ठीक है, दुनिया कोई तमाशा नहीं है कि हर बार जी इंग्लैंड फाइनल में आप मिलेंगे तो आप जीत जाएंगे, ठीक है, चांटे पड़ते होते हैं इधर मुंह के ऊपर जब ऐसी सिचुएशन को सोचता होता है. पाकिस्तानी तो ऐसे बहुत सोचते हैं, oh, repetition of history, we are going to win this World Cup again because England, we're going up against England in the final, of course we're going to win. 2019 के वर्ल्ड कप में भी पाकिस्तान ने ऐसा ही किया था कि पहले मैच में जीत वेस्ट इंडीज से हार गए, उधर भी हार गए थे, दूसरे मैच में बारिश हो गई, उधर भी हो गई थी. इंग्लैंड से हम जो है वो पता नहीं क्या, लेकिन पैटर्न वैसे ही जा रहा है. चंडे खाई थी, चंडे चपेड़े पड़ी थी. So this is what I'm trying to tell you over here, is that what was the topic that I was trying to talk about? Yes, the Dutch masters. So I think that maybe South Africa, for some reason, of course I could be completely wrong in this, I'm not trying to say that it's a fact or it's something which is genuinely true, but well, it could be a possibility that South Africa lost because they kind of choked against their previous masters, their old masters, Dutch masters. But here's how this can be completely wrong, because how can you say, if South Africa was the kind of team that's gonna choke in front of their old masters, then how come they don't choke in front of their new masters, who are the British? England, the English team, they've never choked in front of England. Right after they started playing cricket in 1992, after the apartheid, they were like, they never choked in front of England. It was never the case. Never the case. In fact, they hammered England. Hammered England! Oof. England took a beating from South Africa like no other team during the 1990s, let me tell you. Alan Donald, Kepler Wessels, Hudson, John T. Rhodes, Hansie Cronje. These are the players from the 1990s. And Hansie Cronje is considered to be the Don Bradman of South Africa. South Africa lost to Netherlands, one of the hot favorites in this tournament to at least, the way they are going to reach, definitely the semi-finals, but many would say even the final. But they're not going to reach the final. Why? Because they choke. They choked against Netherlands yesterday. And New Zealand defeated Afghanistan. Okay, it was a given thing. For those people, most people, of course, these kind of people who are here in Pakistan, they obviously believe in these fantasies होती हैं पाकिस्तानियों को, क्या अगर अफगानिस्तान ने न्यूजीलैंड को हरा दिया तो ऐसे नहीं होता, दुनिया का तमाशा नहीं है, ठीक है, न्यूजीलैंड है, हर मैच अपसेट नहीं हो सकता। कल का मैच जो साउथ अफ्रीका नेदरलैंड से हारा है, उसके बाद एक चीज कंफर्म हो गई है, क्योंकि अगर आप टेबल देखें, अगर स्टैंडिंग्स देखें आप, तो न्यूजीलैंड तो पहले ही टॉप पे था, ठीक है। न्यूजीलैंड, इंडिया, साउथ अफ्रीका, ये 3 टीमें लग रही थी कि यार ये अपना जो है ना ये जाएंगी, ये शॉर्ट आगे सेमीफाइनल में जाएंगी ही जाएंगी। मेरे सामने स्टैंडिंग्स वर्ल्ड कप 2023 की खुली हुई हैं, तो मैं बेसिकली जस्ट ट्राइंग टू टेक अ लुक एट दैट एंड आई एम ट्राइंग टू टॉक टू यू व्हाइल लुकिंग एट दैट स्क्रीन। चौथी पोजीशन पे कंटेस्ट मेरे ख्याल से कल साउथ अफ्रीका और नेदरलैंड्स के मैच से पहले मैं ये समझता था कि पहली 3 पोजीशंस तो सेमीफाइनल की पक्की हैं, वो न्यूजीलैंड है, साउथ अफ्रीका है और इंडिया है। और चौथी पोजीशन पे 3 टीमें एट लार्ज compete करेंगी, पाकिस्तान, इंग्लैंड और ऑस्ट्रेलिया। श्रीलंका नहीं, क्योंकि श्रीलंका के ज़रा थोड़े से काफ़ी बुरे हालात हो गए हैं, हालांकि यू नेवर नो, बट स्टिल श्रीलंका इज़ लाइक देयर चिप्स आर वेरी डाउन राइट नाउ. So you definitely are not going to expect this from minnows like Netherlands and Afghanistan to compete for the 4th place. Of course not. They're not going to go into the semi-finals. Of course they're not going to do that. Not even Bangladesh. However, the 3 teams who are possible contenders for the 4th spot in the semi-final, I thought before yesterday's match, was Pakistan, England and Australia. But after yesterday's upset that took place between South Africa and Netherlands, the situation is as such that 2 positions can now be competed for. हर टीम 4-4 मैच जब खेल लेगी ना, अभी न्यूजीलैंड ने अपना चौथा खेला है, तो जब सारी टीमें अपने 4-4 मैच खेल लेंगी तो फिर सही शक्ल निकलेगी पॉइंट्स टेबल की। हैरानगी मुझे ये है कि पाकिस्तान अभी भी टॉप 4 में ही है। फिक्र ना करें, 20 तारीख का मैच होने थे ऑस्ट्रेलिया से, आराम से नंबर 4 टॉप 4 से निकल जाएगा पाकिस्तान, फिक्र ना करें। ऑस्ट्रेलिया आर ट्रू फेवरेट्स फॉर दिस अपकमिंग गेम दैट इज गोइंग टू टेक प्लेस ऑन द 20th of October. Yes, Australia are definitely going to win. There is no way that Pakistan is going to defeat Australia. No way, sir. पाकिस्तान की शक्ल नहीं है ऑस्ट्रेलिया को हराने वाली, हो नहीं सकता, नहीं, नॉट अंडर बाबर आजम, मैं नहीं समझता। सो I'm definitely going to predict that the match of Pakistan versus Australia on the 20th is going to be won by Australia, as much as I'd hate to see that, but well, क्या करें, हम तो चाहेंगे कि पाकिस्तान जीते, ठीक है, लेकिन शक्ल नहीं है पाकिस्तानियों की जीतने वाली ना। बात यह है कि आपको थोड़ा सा प्रैग्मेटिक भी रहना पड़ता है, एज अ मैटर ऑफ फैक्ट बात करनी चाहिए ना, यू हैव टू टॉक एज अ मैटर ऑफ फैक्ट। प्रैक्टिकलिटी को आपको सामने रखना पड़ता है, हकीकत को आप डिनाई नहीं कर सकते। हकीकत जो है उससे जो लोग भागते हैं, जो सच्चाई से भागते हैं, उनका हाल जो है वो थोड़े अरसे के लिए तो वो ओवररेटेड हो सकते हैं, लेकिन इन द लॉन्गर रन ऑफ कोर्स उनके साथ बहुत बुरी होती है, और वो पाकिस्तान टीम के साथ अभी होने वाली है। इस वर्ल्ड कप में। ऑस्ट्रेलिया से दूसरी जो बड़ी मार है वो पाकिस्तान को पड़ेगी 20 तारीख को। आप सब देख लेंगे, और अगर नहीं पड़ती तो स्प्लेंडेड। However, I would not want to exhibit any kind of jovial reactions here, because excitement is something that I should keep it to myself, or I should not get excited at all. But the fourth spot right now and the third spot right now for the semi-finals is, these are the two positions that are at this moment in time kind of open. But after the 4 matches that are going to be played by all the teams, we are definitely going to see a different kind of, the true face, or the true formation of the standings is definitely going to be revealed to us once, of course, every team plays its 4 matches. New Zealand has played its 4 matches and has won all of its 4 games with a net run rate of 1.923 with 8 points, winning all 4 of them. And I'm sure India is going to beat Bangladesh tomorrow, and Pakistan is up against Australia on the 20th, on Friday, which I don't think is going to reap for any kind of optimism for Pakistan at this moment in time. It's very sad, of course. Pakistan is heavyweight after all in cricket. Don't you guys think? I mean, all those who hate Pakistan, for a moment, of course, realize that Pakistan is a team that has created unprecedented trends and records in cricket. Cricket would not be complete had it not been for Pakistan, let me tell you. But it is ironic, the way we are playing today, the way we are going today. And nepotism, favorism, a team that is being made, that is captained by the likes of a person who does not deserve any kind of leadership. His role is not leadership at all. Leaders are born. Captains are born. They're also made, of course, due to circumstances and experiences, but well, they do have some inherent qualities that do define them as leaders, and Babar Azam is certainly not that kind of person at all. But let's just see what happens in this match against Australia. Mind you, please, even if Pakistan wins from Australia, I am not going to qualify Babar Azam as a superb captain. Might be happy, of course, I will be happy for understandable reasons, but that does not mean that my position for Babar Azam is going to change, because I believe that Pakistan cricket team is in the wrong hands for as long as Babar Azam is leading the side, for as long as Shadab Khan is going to remain in the side. But having 2 very good quality spinners, one in the substitutes as part of the 15 and one as part of the reserves. Abrar, how could you put Abrar as part of the reserves? He bowls your carom ball, being a leg spinner, utilizes this middle finger as a leg spinner to bowl that carom ball. Even English batsmen commended this guy. So how could you put him away? But he's not included into the side. Surely because of favorism and because of, Babar Azam wants his friends in the team, which is of course Shadab Khan. And let me tell you, this is going to take a big toll on Pakistan. Starting with, of course, that 3rd match that Pakistan lost against India. It was a big defeat, of course, no doubt. But well, as far as the World Cup is concerned, it was not that much damage as yet. But if Pakistan loses from Australia this upcoming game, it will be damaging to the World Cup campaign of Pakistan. So the damage to the World Cup campaign of Pakistan starts on the 20th. And I'm sure it will be very entertaining for people to see Pakistan lose miserably once again. Till then, I just practically have nothing to say other than bad-mouthing Babar Azam and other than bad-mouthing all of his friends in the team. Take care of yourself, please. I might come up with another video. I'm sure you don't like my content, my video, or anything like that. And let me tell you that I don't care about that. But I'm still going to ask you to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon.